You're listening to Off-Road Garage Podcast, and here are Jason and Jim.
Live we are.
We're it, buddy.
What's up, brother?
Dude, awesome trip. I'm so psyched. Coming back.
Stupid fun weekend,
I
bro.
want to go back in the woods, though.
Right, immediately.
I need to go. We need to wheel this EJ more.
I came home to clean up. I'm ready to go back out.
Yeah, epic. No, awesome trip. Huge thanks to Innova. That was awesome.
Huge thanks to Innova Electronics. That was a
And Max-Bilt.
great show.
JCR and
New Holland Overland was there.
Holland Overland. All our good friends.
I feel like we're forgetting somebody.
Buddy Andy.
Expedition Vehicles Outfitters, of course.
Yes, the doctor.
The Doc Deathwobble was there.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good trip, bro.
That was solid.
Yeah.
Pictures are good.
Pictures are good. Pictures could be better. Like, I'm a perfectionist now.
I know. You're
So-
getting all prosy on me.
I was planning on having like 1,800 pics when we were done.
Yeah.
I came home with 300.
That's
So,
light for you.
That's
light.
super light. But, we had some faux pas,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah. I think it was like, because it's been a while, a little too antsy.
Everyone was
just getting
antsy.
places and doing things and
And there was no pre-runs. Nobody knew what to expect.
right.
So, yeah, I didn't get the photos I wanted. I got some for Innova. I got some for KC, for Ken. He wants some for KC.
Right.
I took some stuff of the prototype stuff for Max-Bilt.
Yep.
I sent that to them already.
Awesome guys.
I'm hoping they came out the way they wanted. They said they want some prototype pictures, and I just started kind of climbing all over the rig.
I'm kind of like that diesel gladiator. It was kind of cool.
Pretty nice. Yeah.
I know you were digging on it.
It's one of those.
You
like,
were struggling. I could tell. You were over there. I think the cooking distracted you, which was good because you were like drooling on like New Holland and JCR's like Toyota.
Yep.
And then on the other side was Max-Bilt's diesel gladiator. Like,
I've got like bipolar truckism.
yeah.
Where it's like, oh, that Expedition built Tacoma with the roof rack on it, and the tent is nice. Nice job, Jeremy. And look over there.
Awesome. That topper.
Oh, dude,
it was
sick.
so good.
And I look over at Daryl's, and I'm like, wow, fast and light, no rooftop tent. He got his mountain bike on the back.
So clean.
He's getting like 24 mpg on 33s.
Yeah, very clean.
Then I looked over at Max-Bilt, and I'm like, wow, dude, 37s in a diesel. Like, oh.
Yeah. With that back rack, it's like not like just enough.
Right, that's their prototype one they're just working on.
Dude.
And then
I like
he's
it.
like, yeah, I pulled down 24 mpg still on 37s. And
Like stock gears. I don't even know he changed the gearing in that.
I don't know, but I was still like, dude, that's
It looked
ridiculous.
Good. It looked really good.
Especially because I'm looking around now after the post-election stuff, and like gas is shooting up.
Yeah.
So like if I want to go on some stupid adventures, I'm gonna need to be able to figure out how to get some mileage out of stuff.
Yeah.
But it was a nice clean build. I mean, they look right on 37s.
They really do.
That's where they start to come into their own. 37s, like the 40s, they look really good, but it starts to lose practicality for every
They start
day.
to get a little extreme.
Yeah. So I think that 35, 37 is like the perfect range for that thing.
Yeah. It wasn't like overly big or anything. It was like a nice height.
And
But then you also had the Gladiator.
Right. Did you look at their
Seniors.
truck, at the Max-Bilt truck?
Yeah.
Like, did you see all the little decals and stuff they had made?
They're
Like,
so good.
There's all kind of like hidden stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Dude,
I didn't realize the thing on the hood was Wisconsin. It's like actually like a cutout of Wisconsin.
I know.
And it's got the
I like their pinup art.
the pinup girl.
So good.
The whole thing was just gnarly.
Yeah.
But it was like a regular. It wasn't overbuilt. It wasn't like stupid.
No,
built.
it was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like it's like what I would picture you having, honestly.
I would drive that.
It's-
I'd probably put a topper on it.
Yeah, but it's solid.
Yeah.
It's good all around.
Yeah. But then I'm like, when I get home, when I get in with you, and I sat down in my heated passenger seat in the F-150, and we were able to just yank that ZJ home with no worries. I was kind of like, well, this might not be a
Getting-
bad option either.
Like 12 and a half.
12 and a half, but dry and warm. I didn't wheel it all weekend.
Yeah.
So there's something to be said for not having to be in the same truck you've been in all weekend for the
Yeah.
ride home.
Right.
So it was a
Especially in
great trip.
like a nice big roomy spacious.
Oh, dude, I'm looking out your expansive sunroof, thinking about life choices, and they got the heated seats going. I'm like, yeah, okay.
That was like the longest anyone's ever had the heated seat on. You
Oh,
literally
yeah.
had like the whole way
Had to like thaw out my butt cheeks because they were frozen up a little bit.
Oh.
But we were blessed with the weather. I mean, it was
It really was.
not
No.
cold.
Not super painful cold.
No,
It was crisp enough to let you know you were alive.
For
but
sure.
Not enough to completely make you hate life and miserable and not want to
Because
move.
I mean, last year in Grayling, it was 4 degrees when we went to bed. It was 25 this year.
Way too bad. Like no.
I mean, I'm sure our friends in Arizona and California are like, you slept outside at 25? I'm like, yeah, but considering that wasn't 4, I was thrilled.
When it was 4 and the snow was warm compared to the air.
Right. Let me lay down on this. This is good.
This is good.
This is
Insulating. It's
how
nice.
hypothermia starts.
When things get cold and then get warm.
Right. Suddenly everything's like glowing light. Like, But yeah, dude, I mean, I think I think starting out like from RIP, we left. I mean, you and I left together.
Clean sailing.
Clean
All
sailing.
the way.
Met with Sean
Yep.
up at 212 up in
Yep.
West Branch. He was good to go in his nice new truck.
Thing's nice.
Thing's gnarly.
Hell yeah.
And I love it's
love
so
wheeling.
Sean that it just matches, like white truck, white
I know.
Jeep. Like I was waiting for him to get out like some white Dockers or something, like looking like a cocaine dealer. All of my things are white, my friend.
The white cotton pants.
Yeah. Then we
Are you going to a beach, bro?
started balling north, smooth sailing, got in contact with the Doc and his crew.
Yeah. Rendezvous with people all the way.
Yeah, right around Grayling. They hooked up with us at 127.
Yeah.
Banged up to Mackinac.
Doc pulling the monster
Oh,
trailer.
45
45 footer on the back of on his Ram 3500.
And the cool thing, like, okay, so we got a ZJ, a Manchi, and a Chief
Yeah.
right out of the gate. Like, just it's not your everyday.
Dude, there was some people breaking their necks going by
Oh.
us, and then we were at the gas station. How many people just slow rolled by?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
So then, of course, Andy's running late he's the closest guy to where we were going. He's running like 40 minutes late. So we get that poor dude from Benito's or whatever, Mr. B's Pizza in Mackinac,
That was good
shot
pizza,
out.
dude.
But they had him deliver it. Like where
Like,
are you
where
at?
are you guys going? You won't miss us.
Ken Senior's like, yeah, dude, we're the bunch of group of guys in the parking lot. Just come find us. The dude like
The
rolled
only
up.
guys standing in a parking lot.
Yeah. He's like, is this your pizza? And if it was not, I'd been like, yeah.
Right. The breadsticks were on point.
Bomb.
Oh my God, so good.
Bridge crossing was smooth. I mean,
No problems.
no weather.
It was blue sky.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. And then got into the camp. Basically got into camp. I mean, after that, it was pretty.
Yeah. It was a kind of a long, snowy road to camp.
Yeah, especially I'm sure for the dock with that 45 footer.
Oh, yeah. Some of those turns got a little tight.
Yeah.
A little tight for that big rig back there. I was
Well-
worried about him.
Big rig on 37s, so it's not exactly nimble to begin with.
No. No. And it was one of those trailers 45 foot long, and the axles are like 10 feet from the back. So
Right.
it was really like,
Yeah, your cut radius is way
yeah,
back
you got to
there.
go way wide.
Yeah.
But no, that was awesome.
Yeah, so got to camp, set camp up, and I mean, we had the great idea we're going to sleep under the stars.
Yeah, we really didn't know where we were.
That was-
sleeping. Initially because I had texted Jeremy on the way, and I was like, "Hey,
New
you
Holland
got that?
Jeremy,
yeah,
right?
you
Yeah.
got that giant bat wing. Will you just sleep under there?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." I'm like, I think it was like the first night I was like freezing. I was like, "Oh, that would have been awesome." This little propane grill under
Yeah.
my cot.
Until that wind picked up, which is brutal.
Oh god, that was so bad. Like, I'm like, what does that sound? Like, is there a bear trying to get into the tent?
Just a tent trying to blow over.
That little awning thing we were sleeping under.
So yeah,
Worked out good.
we got there, set up everything. We were gonna sleep under the stars, so we didn't even worry about setting up.
Yeah.
We just started cooking,
Yep.
started throwing down, which was key.
Yeah, well, because a bunch of people are like, "Oh, I got room in my pop up or my rooftop tent. I got the heater going." I'm like, "All right, yeah,
We figured it
we'll
out.
figure it out. I
Oh.
like winging it."
Let us cook first. We'll eat some
Yeah.
dinner. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, let me cook and work on this bottle of Jack before I start
Yeah.
worrying about which dude I'm gonna lay next to. you sir, gonna have to give me a few drinks before I start talking about that.
So fed the boys. I mean, Friday night, everything's going smooth, man.
Yeah.
Right, I mean-
oh my god, dude, those fajitas were. Oh my god, freaking amazing.
Now, I was talking to a buddy of mine afterwards. He's like, you're screwed now. For every trip, you got to bring those guys fajitas. And I was like, yeah, dude, but I don't mind because they eat them, and they're good, and they're easy to make. So, sold.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get a show, Scott, and you can just do fajitas live.
Just fajitas live right here.
I would not be opposed.
We're gonna
Just
go
be-
to, let's go to Moore. I'll just cook fajitas at Moore and charge $5 a fajita.
It's gonna become the off-road fajita podcast.
Right.
So good.
Sizzling with Jim and Jason.
It'd be so good. Oh, it was awesome.
I mean, we made that special sauce.
Dude, Grandma's special sauce.
Thanks, Wella.
Rushed it.
Yeah, boys were loving that.
Devoured all that.
Went through 2 cans of that, 2 like this
Jars.
size mason jar almost. Full
Yeah.
of, yeah. 2
Oh.
of them
It was good.
gone.
It was so good.
That was 10 pounds of fajita meat we ate that night too.
I know.
10 pounds.
Like a boss.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I got to bring
Crushed it.
15 next year. Because in my mind, I was like, oh, cool, me and Jay will have steak and eggs for breakfast. I'll have enough left over.
Yep.
leftovers.
I don't think it was leftovers any night. And even breakfast, there was no leftovers.
There was some leftovers from the sausage. Remember we broke into it?
Yeah, that's right. He brought up a lot of sausage.
Yeah, he did.
That was the second night.
So then we had the fajitas cleaned up, made both scottles work. I mean, now I've got my ORIS scottle from scottles.com, and Ken had his Timbo Tusk. Put those both to work.
It was the battle of the scottles.
Yeah, it was. I don't know that there's a clear winner. I used both. I've cooked on both.
Both had advantages and disadvantages?
Yeah, like I really like because mine's the ORIS. It's got the big cast iron top.
Okay.
So when it's really, really cold, once that cast warms up, it holds heat better, it seems like.
Okay.
Because it spreads out better to the sides. But it's shallower. So when you're getting kind of aggressive with your spatula techniques, you end up splattering stuff.
There was a few peppers in the snow, but
Yeah.
I cleaned them up for you.
Okay, thanks.
I won't let that food go to waste.
Yeah, I lost a pepper or two.
There's a couple pieces of meat, too, but I don't think they actually hit the snow. I snatched them before that, yeah.
And then, like, so the one I've got, you can take the scuttle part off, and it's a freestanding stove. So you can, like, cook with a pot and pan on it.
Yeah, so when I did coffee the next morning.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, Ken's, his Timbo Tusk, you could take the actual burner out of the Timbo Tusk, and that's his freestanding stove on its own.
Oh,
But it's only as wide as the base as the propane tank is.
Oh, I got you.
So you can put a propane tank base on it, make it wider, but if you want to put a big stove or like a pot of coffee on it, now you're talking about this tall, narrow thing where mine's an actual cooktop.
Yeah.
But mine weighs like 38 pounds packed.
Right.
Ken's is like 7.
Right.
So there's some definite, pros and cons.
Interesting. Yeah.
I can't say that, I'm not going to aggravate the wife and be like, the one you got me stupid.
No, that worked really well.
But I really, and B, it's like I can't say that Ken's is better. I can't say that mine's better. I think you got to figure out what your needs are. If there's a weight issue, Timbo Tusk all day. If you're going to do a lot of like liquid stuff,
or a little combination.
Yeah, I think Timbo Tusk might be better for like a lot of
like
liquidy.
The one you got would probably be a little more ideal. Like if I was to ever get my wife to go camping,
right?
Because she likes to set up a full like restaurant style kitchen.
Well, it's pretty close
everywhere
to
she goes, so she would need something like that.
Pretty close to a griddle.
Yeah, she would be down for that.
You couldn't do pancakes on it though, because it's still too dish to do pancakes, so the pancakes just roll into the center. But everything else I made was super easy. I actually used it tonight. I made hamburgers on it tonight. Bacon cheeseburgers.
Really?
Yeah, it's on my back porch. I set it back up and I made burgers on it.
Oh yeah.
Quick, fast. It's easier. It doesn't flare up like my grill does.
That was it. The Blackstone.
Yeah.
The grill, that was pretty nice.
Awesome.
We have the full size one on the deck, and I like that.
But that was super handy.
That was
a great tortilla warmer.
Yeah, well, I mean that's good for general. Also, a lot of options there.
I mean, whatever you can cook on a flat top.
Into cooking, you are.
Yeah. And how much stuff you want to carry, because that thing's not small.
Right. Yeah, you're not just putting that in your backpack. But no, food was just awesome.
We've never had bad food on this run.
No.
And then Ken made that jambalaya sandwich.
So good.
And when he said it, I was like, okay. And then when he made it, I was like, this is
bomb.
Pretty bomb.
Freaking. Oh yeah.
And then we missed out on the rice cups because I looked away and they were gone.
All gone.
Yeah. He made like the smoked sausage and meatball with Zataran's dirty rice and veggies. And it looked killer. And then I turned around, they're gone.
Gone. Yeah. 10 US rice cups.
Yeah.
But
great trip. I mean, the wheeling was okay. It was more exploration than difficult.
Yeah, it's a little different than. It was probably definitely a little lighter than the ZJ needed. It was like a little overbuilt.
Well, it was a nice shakedown run for it, though, at least.
Yeah, because I did adjust some caster issues.
Well, that's your first real trip since 19, so you changed some things since then.
Yeah, I've upgraded. Like I said, I've adjusted some things.
Right.
I found out that the front drive shaft's happy now.
Right.
And doesn't sound like it's going to blow apart. And I can drive many, many miles at a relatively good clip without destroying stuff. So.
And for anybody that's thinking about doing a UP adventure, research your roads.
Yes.
Because we had big plans of basically going the Seney area through Grand Marais all the way to Munising, doing 2 tracks and then doing like scenic overlook hikes out to waterfalls or whatever, what have you. But when we got into Grand Marais, near Grand Marais, H58, which is the Grand Marais truck trail, is actually closed for snowmobiles. So it kind of shot the entire rest of the trip right in the butthole.
Yeah, that kind of wasn't ideal.
So make sure you know where you're going to be, because we popped out on that trail, realized it was closed, had to turn back around, and then it kind of went to poop after that.
Yeah, it gets kind of confusing. I think luckily for us, the snow was not at any kind of snowmobiling type conditions. So
Right.
I don't feel like we ruined anything for any of those guys.
Well, we just turned around and went back, so it wasn't a big deal. I mean, we
yeah.
went
I'm
out,
saying, like,
realized it was closed, went back.
Wasn't a horrible wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
Didn't tear anything up.
So thankfully there's that option. Make sure you know where you're going to be at, because we hit that trail, realized it was closed, and then spun back around. But we didn't know that originally. So that'd be good, something good to know. Know your area where you're going to be up there. Not having the pre-run was kind of an issue as far as that was concerned. But since it wasn't Grayling, it was 6 hours away. It was a whole different game now.
Yeah. And a little bit more into normally this time of year when there's good snow, that's like hardcore snowmobiling territory.
Well, and no, if there's good snow, we probably would have made it that far. Being real. I mean, if it was that bad, if it was 40 inches of snow.
Yeah, we wouldn't have made it there.
We would have made it there.
Not on an ungroomed trail.
On an ungroomed trail, I mean, we had some pretty built rigs, but like the 2 Tacomas were on 33s.
Yeah.
They're very well built, but I don't know, just physics at some point it's going to take over.
Yeah, eventually the big rigs would be a little overworked trying to cut trail for smaller. So. And
then eventually the smaller rigs would be just hung up on the big rigs' ruts, and it'd be just a mess.
Yeah.
I mean, because the average tire size was probably 35 over, like if you average everybody's out.
Yeah.
Because Ken's on 40s, Max-Bilt U, Senior,
37s.
Cullen, Sean are all on 37s.
Yep. And then we started getting down from there.
Well, then there's a big jump because it goes 37s on everybody to whatever the 2 Tacomas had.
And then Mike's Cherokee's on
35s, I think.
All those 35s?
Maybe 33s.
Tough to tell.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, we went from 37s to 33. That's a pretty good jump.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, overall, dude, trip was awesome. Dudes were awesome. Weather was great. Hanging out with the Max-Bilt guys, the JCR. I haven't hung out with Daryl from JCR in like 15 years.
Yeah.
So it was cool to kind of reconnect.
It's so awesome, especially when you have like that group of guys that all get along and just all having a blast, and the camaraderie, and then the talk around the bonfire.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, your ribs hurt from all the laughter.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Some serious comedians in that group. Get a little extreme, get a little wild.
Twisted. Yeah, twisted.
Yes, as twisted as it can get.
Twisted, but everybody was good with it. There was nobody got offended.
Yes. Well, we couldn't even explain it right now because I don't even.
I'm not even going to try to because I'd like having listeners.
Right, yes.
It would either double our numbers or crush us.
I'd like to stay off someone's watch list or something or whatever it was. But no, it was hilarious.
But just suffice to say, it has something to do with whales and ham steaks. That's all I remember.
You had to be there. Had to be there. That's all I know.
So, yeah, dude, great trip. The ride back was stupid as always, but just...
Yeah, but even the ride back wasn't horrible. It just took forever.
Yeah.
Why does it always seem like an hour to get up there and 5, 8, 12 hours to get back?
I just want to be done.
I just want to go home. But, yeah, no, it was awesome. Yeah, like I said, I want to, definitely...
I'm still trying to figure out who sniped my picture.
Which picture?
So there's a picture of me that was put up by New Northology Off-Road, Northology Overland.
What?
That somebody took of me at a gas station. I don't know who took the photo.
What? You're a stalker.
Maybe. And I'm like, if anybody knows who took that picture, let me know. Because I was like, I think we were in West Branch still, and I'm walking in. There's like a picture of me that somehow Northology has.
What?
And she posted it, but it was like in her story, so it's gone. I can't even do any research on it.
What?
Yeah.
Northology. Who was that?
Yeah, I'm like, hey,
you stalking me? Because that'd be great.
Right. That'd be awesome. If that's the case, can I sleep in your van?
Sweet. High five. Get a celebrity stalker.
Let me sleep in your van.
I'm so jealous of you now. Your celebrity status.
So I started thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute.
Don't know if you know this, but I'm a podcaster.
I was like, wait a minute. I didn't send her that picture. I don't think Sean sent her that picture. Who the hell sent her that picture? Yeah.
Oh.
So I hit her up, and I was like, so voyeurism? Like, what's up? And she just put a smiley face up, and I was like, well, who's stalking me? Like, for real?
Right, yeah, no, really.
I'm concerned for my safety.
Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But
well, it doesn't hurt that once we got there, we lost signal, so I couldn't even do any kind of digging.
Oh, we were out of range.
Yeah.
I know. My wife was like, you never test. I'm like, I could call you if I wanted to.
Yep.
But I was dead.
Jim would have to drive to town to call me.
Yeah. We'd have to drive to town, find the gas station, maybe a payphone.
Hey, Clem, can I borrow your phone?
No. But, oh, man. Yeah, it was good. We let that little trail we went down.
The last one?
Yeah.
Because we finished
wheeling with Sean.
We finished pretty early the first day.
Yeah.
just due to the closed trails, not know where to go. We just wanted to make sure we were safe and went back to the cabin or the camp. And then Sean was like, I'm not done, bro. I only get so much time to wheel.
Well, let's do this.
Let's do this. And he found some trail that was on the map. It was marked as a trail. And we were
Marked
getting
on
after
the trail. Obviously, hadn't been really
trailed in a long time.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, we're cutting logs out of the roadway to keep the road open and having to cross a stream. And
I'm glad I brought that axe.
Yeah. Yeah, because that could have been a bad turnaround.
Yeah. And then there was no turning around there. No.
Jeep now lives here.
Then we got to that bridge.
Andy was going to try to shoot that bridge.
Andy, what were you thinking, man? That thing was like straight out of Botswana. I don't even understand. Like, I didn't even want to walk across it.
2 broken telephone poles was missing pieces of like wood. And I'm like on the bridge part, the planking. I almost died walking across. You see that when I almost fell in the water?
I know. But all I could think was like, why would you? I'm like, dude, if this goes bad, like this is going to be bad. You're going to be upside down in this river.
In cold water.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, I have to get on the other side because you can't get photos from here. So
it was like a matter of seconds, and then Sean's like, I'm just going to drive through it. What? Oh, okay. I guess this is what we're doing.
Just going to send it.
This is the plan.
See what this turbo does.
I love Sean. She goes like, I'm like, well, you're in it now.
Yeah, you're committed.
I'm like looking around, I'm like, I don't know if there's enough vehicle to pull you out.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. We'll work it out. I like
Get it.
I like it.
He dipped some front tires, and I was like, oh.
I like your aggressive style.
That's commitment right there.
I was like, this is either going to be muck or somewhat firm, and it worked out.
Yeah.
We all went through.
Both ways.
It was deep.
Both ways.
It was deep, for sure. Yeah, because we got on the other side and realized the trail got even more narrow and became a donkey path.
Yeah, it was about time to just turn around and call it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think Ken should have dinner on by now. Let's get back and eat.
And it was perfect timing.
Yeah, just about time you almost ripped every inch of paint and sticker off your truck, though, driving back through that now.
It was clean coming back.
Yeah.
Which is surprising because it went through that mud and then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Midland radio worked out clutch, though.
I can't believe how well the antenna held up.
Dude, that was perfect.
Your little stealth antenna took a beating.
It really did. And it wasn't like we kind of threw that on a whim.
Yeah. Because
Like,
you don't
really
have
didn't
a
plan
hard
it
mount
out.
for your
No.
Jeep.
Uh-uh.
So I pulled the one out of my Jeep, and thankfully I had extra antennas and stuff. We just threw it on your Jeep, and
Yeah, just clamped it to one of the roof racks. I mean, it was out there in the elements, like taking some hits like a boss, and it survived. It did good. But the clarity of those radios was awesome. That communication was key, especially where we were going, because like I said, that like there was a time there was no turning around. So we're like, hey, give us some space. We're just gonna go explore this, and we'll
back out if we have to.
Yeah, and we did, and that sucked.
But like, I mean, coming from CBs for so many years, when it's like,
Yeah.
At least now you hear
We're the squelch.
Jason, get off my tail. I got to do that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's clear.
Or when Andy just asked me if my LED lights had an off switch.
Yeah, hey, Jason, that LED bar, is that something you can, I don't know, turn off?
I kind of didn't even realize I hit that one. But
Sure, Andy. I just wanted to play my lights.
I just wanted to run my lights for some reason. But
Well, and we had Cullen, West Michigan Jeeper.
all the lights. Dude, that Jeep looks so good. I love those lights.
Jeremy from New Holland with like every Baja design light ever.
Oh, my God. And all the light colors and frequencies.
Oh, yeah. I got this.
That yellow, man. I'm warming up to that. I love that color, that super white, and then the yellow. That looks so good. Especially when they were coming into camp.
And it looks so
Friday
good, and
night.
he can actually see what he was doing because of the yellow, which is pretty nice to be able to see. You know, it doesn't flash overwash your eyes from over too much white.
Yeah.
I really liked his
really
ditch
good.
lights because he had like ditch lights facing forward off his A-pillar, and the two facing at like a 70-degree angle on the same mount into the ditch, so you could see like there's no dark spots on his Jeep.
No. It's awesome.
Yeah.
When it's coming down the road, you're like, what is that? It's like UFO.
You
We're
start
getting
hearing
abducted.
the X-Files.
Yeah. I'm like, we're getting probed. But no, that's just Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy and Colin, here they come, lit up, melting the snow.
Giving everyone a tan, keeping everyone warm. But yeah, man, I just really think about it. Like, there's some really good built rigs throughout the whole group.
Yeah.
And Andy in the Stomper.
Yeah.
I think he's just rad.
I think he's basically a taco, like a toy truck, what am I thinking? Not taco truck, Tonka truck.
Yes.
Yeah, just giant tires, super low gears.
Yeah.
Nothing matches. It's rad.
Just rowdy.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pissed off chainsaw
Yep.
the whole time. I don't know. I have to ask. I should have asked him. Is that thing? It seems like it's either at idle or 7,000 RPM.
On-off switch.
Go, or idle. That's it. He just plays with all the transfer case sticks to get the gear right. It's like a tractor. He sets that thing into rabbit and then just finds the gear at the speed he wants.
Here we go.
Here we go. That's the speed right here. Third gear. Third low range.
Yeah, we had some pretty gnarly rigs, pretty well-built rigs, and a good mix, which is always cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only thing we were missing was like a TJ or CJ.
We didn't have any of those.
No, we had an MJ, a ZJ Grand Cherokee.
Comanche man with his diesel 4-liter.
Yeah.
It's not diesel. It just sounds like
it's been clapping for 6 years. It still claps.
A lot of clacking.
Yeah.
But that's not normal.
He's like, it still runs.
Yeah, and he did not hold back.
Nope.
Gave her the beans a couple times, and it was fine.
With a new fancy tent on it. He's all fired
good.
up.
I know. A little LED light action.
Yep. He's got a nice light bar in the back, too, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then we had the Derek and the Can-Am.
The Can-Am.
Dude, turbo-powered, 200-some-odd horse, freaking 4-seater Can-Am.
No doors, no...
You sit in a snowmobile suit, like, let's go. Let's do this. I'm warm. I'm fine. Let's do it.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was. And that was on 32s, 31s?
Something like that, yeah.
They look good.
Yeah.
I like the look of that thing.
It looked pretty rowdy.
Stretched and extended. And
Maybe not on ice, but it'd be fun in the dunes or something like that.
Studded tires.
Yeah. Which you didn't have.
No. But it had 4-wheel drive and a turbo. So you can make do.
And it sounded rowdy.
It did.
So.
That turbo dumped in like a 4-inch exhaust pipe.
Yeah. Yeah. Right in the center like a spaceship.
Like, I don't understand. Okay. It's cool. It looked like fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I would have liked to drive it, but I didn't have a snowmobile suit, so I guess I'll pass.
Nor do you have the $30,000 to get one once it bites you and you're like, I need this.
I know. Another thing that I don't need in my life.
Yeah, it's just easier to be like, yeah, it looks nice from over here.
I thought it would be kind of cool.
Well, it would be super cool.
It seems like it would fit. It would check all the boxes almost, except for the street legal
Except for the street legal part.
Damn it. They always get you.
I've heard you can register them in Ohio.
They always get you. Yeah, I'd heard there's still like a loophole somewhere, somehow. I don't know, but that's more work than I want to put into. When you can just have an awesome ZJ.
Especially considering we were warm in the ZJ.
Yeah, you set the temperature at like a nice 68.
If we just get the heated seats fixed, we'd be in heaven.
All right, I'll get those fixed. Just for the next run.
Yeah. I'll try and talk to Barnes. Like, hey, you guys,
I saw.
he uses all your builder parts. What about getting this heated seats fixed for me?
You don't got any heated seats in this thing?
Well, because like I'm always kneeling down to take photos. When I kneel down, my butt gets wet. And then I'm like, I just want to be warm. Tired of being wet.
Those other seats get a little crisp.
Yeah.
Once it got warm, it was fine.
Oh, it stayed warm.
Yeah.
Till you ate my sandwich.
Well, my wife made them, so it was kind
clear,
of
but she made us sandwiches, and I'm like, I had one, you had 6.
They were so
this
good.
Is not a fair compromise.
I had to stay warm, and I was hungry.
Thankfully,
they were delicious.
Thankfully, I found a tortilla in the truck and some peanut butter. I was able to paste something together.
I know. I felt bad.
Speaking of tortillas, you see how mad Derek got when he realized I was making steak quesadillas?
No.
So, we were eating fajitas, and, like, the chef always eats last, right? Yeah. So I hadn't eaten yet, and I was like, oh, dude, I got an idea. So I threw on the Blackstone. I threw down one of the tortillas. Mm-hmm. I threw down some cheese. I sliced up some fajita meat, and I threw it on top. I threw some more cheese and another tortilla, and I grilled up, like, a steak quesadilla. And he was like, what is that? Oh, you get something special? I was like, yeah, dude, this chef gets the spoils.
Yeah. Like the thing's hot, dude. Here's food. Make what you want at this point.
That's what I'm doing. And I was like, you want a bite? He's like, I want to take any of your food. I was like, good.
Oh, what a...
Go over here, then. Poop on you, Derek.
Or Derek. No, Derek's awesome, dude. The Can-Am was rad.
I think he ate like 7 pounds of fajita meat. I got to bring it.
Well, yeah, he's got to. The guy, man, you go to shake his hand, it's like a bunch of bananas. Like, dude. Just hire you as my bodyguard if I get the $1 million.
Right. Hit the Powerball. Your job is now my bodyguard.
You're now my bodyguard, giant man. Giant bridge building man.
Yep. Or build wrought iron stuff.
See that bridge there? I built that.
You got to heat it up to bend it? Nope.
Yeah. Oh,
Put it over my neck.
He's just driving rivets with his hand. Oh. Yeah, it was a good time. Definitely was a good time.
I can't wait for Cabin Fever 22.
You know, we were kicking around an idea doing summer thing, so maybe something a little sooner. But yeah, definitely
Summer thing, Cabin Fever style, or something like we and I are talking about, or something more park-like?
Probably summertime. I think might be a little more park-like.
Okay.
But it might give people a chance to come wheel with us a little bit.
That'd be kind of cool.
I think if we throw it out there,
Meet some folks.
if anyone's interested in something like that, let us know.
Slide up
I
in
think
them
that's
DMs.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
Maybe I figure out how to do a poll.
If we get enough, yeah, that'd be cool. We should probably do that. And if we get enough interest in it, I think it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, we'll go get the doctor out there. Get, you know, maybe we can convince Max-Bilt to come all the way out again.
Hey, Max-Bilt, come meet us here. Let's go do some wheeling. Show off your new prototype stuff.
Yeah, some good
Talk
wheeling.
about
we do
wheels.
we'll do like a good park. You know, it's got a good mix of trails. You know,
Right.
where you can be happy on 31s and you can be happy on
42s.
42-inch stickies.
Can't lose on 42, son.
Can't. Except in gas mileage. Yeah, and then definitely the cabin fever run is
Super good.
that's where it's at.
Well, the cool thing is like it's everybody's vetted, everybody's smooth, and there's no drama.
Yeah.
Everybody tries to help everybody.
Yeah, I
Like-
know there were some people who were like, "Oh man, I wish I could." I was like, "Yeah, we do for that run. We do kind of keep it a little bit limited. So that's why I think I would like to do a summer run. Where
I
it's
think
like
the size we
anyone
had
can
this year
show
was
up.
like perfect, like 15.
Yeah,
Any more than that, it gets cumbersome. Any less than that, I mean, less than that's probably fine too. But yeah, like you said, if we do like a run at a park, we can invite 100 people.
Mhm.
Let's do it. You know,
yeah, I think that'd be good.
cool. I'm not cooking feeders for 100 people though.
No, just for us.
Okay.
I will do like a cooking show, and if they want to learn how, they could just bring all their stuff and you just
Jim Scottle second on the Off Road Garage podcast.
cook with Jim.
Brought to you by
This
Cast
segment.
Iron and Smoke.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Isn't like there's some off-road off-road places or parks rather that we could camp at and everything.
Okay.
That could be rowdy.
Let's see what they say. And see if they want to, if they're willing to rent the whole place to us for the summer though. I mean, that's their busy time.
Yeah, but maybe we know we're kind of like a big deal now. I think we're up to like 8, like maybe 10 listeners.
And we have at least one voyeuristic stalker that posts pictures of me to people.
Right, you have a stalker, celebrity status. Woo, kind of jealous, man. No one stalks me
Not that you know of.
that I know of.
Maybe yours just aren't sloppy.
Weird as my. Yeah, I guess maybe.
I'm here to wear your skin leather.
Oh yeah, turn me into a lamp. It puts the lotion on the skin. Oh, I'm always good at going off the rails. But kind of a shorter episode, but I think we kind of covered
You
it.
covered it?
Yeah. Look forward to a little bit more with Innova. I think it was awesome. There's scan tools that Ken brought. Awesome.
I like the fact he was just walking down the line, clearing out the JK's
All the
evap
check
canister
engine
check lights.
Yep.
He's like, who wants it next?
Yeah, next. No, this just came in good, Couple issues here and there, plugged them in, no problem. Little voltmeter action when we had a little electrical issue.
Fixed Andy's fan up.
Yeah. So, nope, definitely worth
Did
looking
you hear?
into.
Did you hear JCR Daryl telling Dr. Deathwobble how to use the voltmeter?
No, I missed that.
He's like, the bacon lines equal alternating current, and the circle lines are
No.
like, or something. And I was
The
like, bacon.
bacon
If you
line.
look, there's like a wavy line. It looks like cooking bacon or something. I was dying, dude.
Oh, Daryl's hilarious. We'll have to get him on for sure. That's going to be in a future episode.
So, I guess if you're looking for scan tools, check out Innova.
Definitely check out
If
Innova.
you're looking for a radio, check
Yep.
out Midland.
Yep.
If you're looking for
Comms are great. Bumpers and
Bumpers.
armor, JCR,
and Victory,
and Victory.
if you got a Yoda.
We've got the Yoda.
If you're looking for anything off-road, call a doc at Expedition Vehicles.
Yep.
And if you need some overland stuff, we got Jeremy.
Yep. And we got
from
more
Michigan-
Jeep parts from Max-Bilt.
New Holland Overland.
New Holland Overland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baja Designs. What else he's got? He's got a bunch of
He sells little fireplace things he makes, little deflectors.
Yep.
I mean,
Makes some nice products coming out of him. He can even get a whole camping setup.
Right. And then Max-Bilt for all your other stuff you need. I mean, all your pieces, parts, builder stuff. They got Stay tuned for the prototype drop because maybe you'll see some pictures.
I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah. I'm hoping we can maybe snag one of those from those guys and try it out.
Yeah, 'cause especially if it's what they said it's going to be. With the modularity as an offer, it'll be super cool.
But those are two awesome guys.
Dude, super good guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Phil looks like a lumberjack carrying around chainsaws.
He does. He does.
That's session.
He come walking like was that the one trail we were on when we had the tree down. He come walking by. I'm like, that's a goddamn lumberjack.
Long black beard, big plaid shirt, and a brand new saw.
Goddamn lumberjack.
Let's get it.
Paul Bunyan just walked past me. I was waiting for the blue ox. Now it's pretty good.
They should paint their JT blue and call it the Blue Ox.
Oh, Max-Bilt. There it is. If you're listening, you need a blue ox Jeep for your lumberjack.
For your lumberjack, Phil.
With the red and black flannel like interior.
Oh yeah, for sure. The buffalo black interior.
Yeah. Just axes everywhere.
We got to stop putting our ideas on the internet so people can find them.
I like putting ideas on the internet. I always want to see what sticks. Like, who actually listens to our dumbasses?
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna be. Well, I don't want to go down that road again. I was just saying, we threw a lot of ideas out there. Some of them I would kind of be upset if they stole our ideas, but
like your Swamper Thornbird edition.
Right. When Interco just has a Thornbird 500, I'm gonna be like, what the. This is bull. I should at least be able to announce the race or something. Like, I want to be a part of it. Don't cheat us. Okay? If you're going to steal our ideas, that's fine, but involve us somehow.
Coming around the first corner as a pro rock bouncer on 31 1550s. What the hell?
Struggling. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's into the wet concrete. It looks like he's struggling. It's at a slight uphill.
He just blew all 4 tires off.
Oh, no.
I guess on that rabbit hole.
Yeah, we'll go down there. You guys know how, you know I love.
I think we adequately thanked everybody.
That was one of the comments, wasn't it? On one of the posts? I think it was the Z. Didn't someone ask how the Thornbirds did?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I guess thanks to everybody that was out there. It was a great time.
Huge thanks to everybody.
Thanks to everybody that had a part in making it happen.
Oh.
And can't wait for 22.
22's going to be rad.
Hopefully.
I did tell Kat, maybe we can start heading south now. I was like, we've done the north thing. I mean, how much farther? You can't go much farther without needing a passport.
All right. Or at least a boat.
Right.
Cabin fever pontoon edition.
On a houseboat in Superior in February. Or January. What could go wrong?
I'll start singing the
don't start singing the Fitzgerald song again. Oh, my God. That is no
Superior
good.
said never gives up her dead when this guy.
And we are out. And we are out. See you later.